I'll kick it off for both of you. Your thoughts on this first week here in Florida so far?
You want me to go first? Or
Sure, you got it.
I think it's been good. Obviously, I know it's really cold back in Kansas City. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. But here, it's a little bit better. So just getting in some good training sessions, looking forward to some good games, and keeping it really competitive.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been nice escaping the cold front in Kansas City and seeing some sunlight for sure. But it's been a good week so far, and we have another week to go. And looking forward to the scrimmage coming up on Sunday. And it's been some hard training sessions for sure, but everyone's really focused and motivated.
Awesome. Daniel Sperry with the Star has his hand up. Daniel, go ahead.
Hey, ladies. I'm just curious, what's camp like, especially when you have such a large group of players that are out with their national teams right now? How do you guys kind of balance those moments of when they're in the team and all of a sudden they're gone? What changes? How do you guys deal with it, adapt, and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, first of all, congrats to them. It's been super cool to watch all of them have that success. But I think we've had that mentality for the last 2 years of just next man up, and I think now is a perfect time for everyone to really get a grip on the system and what we want to see and everything like that. So I think it's just continue learning, continue working on the details, and just kind of take advantage of the minutes when you get them.
Yeah, it's been really exciting to watch the group and support them in all their national team games and camps and whatnot. And yeah, similar to what Izzy said, the last week everything had the level of training hasn't dropped. It's been super competitive. I feel like people are always, when you're called upon, you're prepared. So that's really about everyone does the best that they can do.
And then Haley, for you, I'm just curious, new team, kind of new environment. What's been your biggest takeaway since getting integrated with the group, and what, how you feel like you can fit in and help provide on the field for this team?
Yeah, no, this is an incredibly professional and competitive environment, and I've experienced that since day one, and it was a whirlwind of a trade for sure, but this is an incredible team and organization to be a part of, and the training sessions are very, very competitive, and you don't complain, and everyone pushes each other really, really hard every single day. And I've already feel like I've gotten better since I've been here, and being around and surrounded by such talented players too. I'm going to learn a lot, and hopefully that they can take something away from me. But this is just one of the best environments that I think a professional soccer player could be in, from my experience.
You're making us defenders work hard, so.
Awesome. A couple of questions from Jillian Carroll Latrenko in the chat. She said, this one's for Haley. Congrats on the contract. What are your goals for the season and the next few years here in KC?
Oh gosh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's very exciting, and I'm thrilled to be here. This is, again, like I said, the best of the best, and an environment that any player would want to be in. And this coaching staff and team, it's a championship caliber group for sure. And so, goals for the year. Team wants to win a championship, and definitely train like so and have that mentality, but also one day at a time. I think we're focused on the scrimmage against Louisville, and we don't really talk that much into the future. And again, I think that's what makes it pretty special about here. Everyone unspokenly knows exactly what's expected of you. It doesn't necessarily need to be spoken about every day, but everyone knows exactly why we're here and what we want the end of the year to look like.
Nice.
Izzy, this one's for you, Jillian, as well. She said, have you felt a difference in preseason this year with more of the foundation already being set, specifically in the back line?
For sure. I think all around we're steps ahead of last year, pretty large steps too. We're focusing way more on details now and little tweaks to how we're going to do things against certain opponents, and really getting down to the details. We're watching super detailed film and how we can get better every day. And the competitiveness is even higher than it was last year, because now we even know each other, and we're bringing in some new people, but it's harder to break each other down and to defend against each other since we do have that experience. But I think that's super exciting because we accomplished a lot last year, but now being that much further ahead is going to just push us even greater.
It's a hard defense to go against, I'll tell you that.
Awesome. Okay, any more questions from the chat? All right, I'll wrap it up with this question for both of you.
Mhm.
What are you most looking forward to about preseason games and getting a chance to play against teams that are not you guys?
Oh gosh, yeah. It's always fun, you know, getting outside competition, especially familiar competition from people that we'll see later on in the league. But I think it's a good opportunity for players to kind of just get some game time experience against some, you know, like I said, familiar competition, and be down in Florida, enjoy it, and have fun, try things out, and still have that relentless competitive mindset that I think is fairly unwavering. Yeah.
I think it's a good time for sure to kind of test where we're at with ourselves. We're going to evaluate where we're going to be at, but it's great to kind of not have to play ourselves every day. So being in a game against another NWSL opponent will be a really great test and really competitive.